So my name's Dan Whitehouse. I'm the Head of Group Creative Services for Saga. We asked FKC to produce some idents for a TV series which we sponsored, which was the Silk Road Adventure with Joanna Lumley. It's a great project to work on. The guys were fantastic, came up with loads of creative ideas, and we produced some really nice work using mostly stock footage, but with some really nice production values to it. And the really good thing about that project was that the sales that we got off the back of it exceeded our expectations, and I think that was a real success, something that I was certainly quite proud of. I've worked with FKC on a number of projects. During my time at Titan, we did a really nice piece of work which was all around the Titan brand and getting a really tight definition about what that brand is all about. We decided to work with FKC because we needed an agency who were responsive, able to work with relatively modest budgets. We didn't have a huge amount of money to spend, but more importantly, I wanted to find someone who I felt could really get under the skin of our business and not just give us kind of quick solutions, but really take the time to understand our team, a bit about our strategy, and try and really get close to the brand. And I do think that really worked. What I would say is that the FKC team are really easy to work with. They definitely take the time to kind of dig under the skin a little bit and to ask, some quite challenging questions to help get a real understanding of where we want to go and how we want to get there. The 5 Simple Truths process was a really interesting one for us to go through. We asked ourselves some really stretching questions, really all geared around what are we all about, what do we do, what are we here for? And they were actually surprisingly difficult to answer. It took us quite a while to get through those sessions. We all came out with aching heads, but at the end of it, we all felt like we'd kind of been on a journey and fundamentally knew a bit more about the core values of the business, who our customers really are, what it is that we do really well, what sets us apart from the competition, but also perhaps I think the things that we all remembered were the uncomfortable truths. What are the things that we sometimes don't quite manage to nail? And I think really that was the catalyst for us doing a wider piece of work to think about how the company actually operated, where we put our resource internally, particularly around customer experience. And actually over the period of about 8 to 12 months, we strategically altered the direction of the business to really put the customer at the heart of what we did, to a large extent as a result of the process that we went through with FKC at the time. So I think from a strategic perspective, really, really useful.